grab your hot chocolates because this is going to be a cozy gift guide. Excuse me, have you seen this mug? It is stunning and I'm so glad I finally got my hands on it from the Disney store. If you know, you know.
This is good. This is really good.
But anyway, let's pretty much jump into the gift guide. If you're new here, hi, I'm Christina and I have a baby, if you can't already tell. He is 4 months and I struggled to find him stuff for Christmas, and I thought Black Friday is coming up, Black Friday week, so you can get your hands on all the good deals. So I thought I'd film what I've got, what I'm planning to get, and like practical items. He's obviously not going to remember probably any of this, but I will, and I'm definitely going to be documenting everything this Christmas because it's his first and it's all very exciting. Also, who loves this backdrop? Because I'm obsessed. Let me know in the comments below if this is a bit of you. And without further ado, I've got about 30 plus items and ideas for you guys, and everything will be linked in the description bar below so you can run and get your hands on it ASAP. And without further ado, let's get on into it, shall we? I will put all like the, what do you call it, dividers on this video so you can skip to each part. So this section is toys, the fun stuff. The first toy on my list is this train. It's called the Infun BB Animal Train, and this is on Netflix. Yeah, we're watching this. This is a great start. This is on Amazon and it's only £19. I'll link everything down below like I said, but it's quite good on a hard floor because you can roll it like that. It obviously has sound. You can push all the buttons with your baby, and this handle, when you're pushing, it's like the train is going along, which I thought was really cool. You can also turn the sound up and down and then off as well. I thought that was a really good little gift. I thought this was good as well if you're traveling with your baby. It's not too big and it will fit in a bag basically quite nicely. I just thought this would keep him entertained a lot, especially when he starts to sit up, because he can then do it himself. So I thought this was a really good gift idea. This one is also good for like tummy time. It's an octopus toy. I think you can get this in Smith's Toys, John Lewis, all them kind of places. And this one's a bit more on the pricier side, but it's going to last them a little bit longer. So this changes in age. So this was about £35. And on the side, oh, I pressed it by accident. But on the side here, you can basically, there's different phases of your baby. So baby is just kind of music. Then when they're sitting up, it does other things basically. And when they start crawling, it like moves around the floor on your hard floor, and then you can dance once they're standing up. So it basically carries them along until they're 1. So it's good for tummy time because it like moves about and stuff. And you can press the top and it will like spin around and everything, and it's quite a good little gimmick. And then they can also touch the octopus legs, and they also have numbers, so it's like quite good. So like for baby stage, I mean, they can like hit these and it'll make different noises, so they're not going to get bored of it that easy, if that makes sense.
They will.
Bye bye. This next one is going under the tree for my little boy, and this is from the range. I've seen these all over, so I'll link one down below. But this is the Play and Learn. I think this is supposed to be a bee or a butterfly, and it sticks onto a high chair. So will be turning 6 months, like I said, in January, and I'm sure he'll be in a high chair real soon. So I thought this would be good to entertain him on the tray, and it just like literally pops on and then he can play around with it. So that was around £13, I believe, but I thought this would be quite handy, especially if I'm like cooking in the kitchen making his food and we need something to distract them, because if you know, you know. So I thought this was good, and this is 6 months plus, so perfect. This is another one that I've seen quite a lot on like online, and I thought this would be good for him. There's different ones. This one again is from the Infun BB range, but this is, I actually got this one in the range as well. The range has some good 6 months plus toy section if you do want to head in there. I found these toys in there and they were quite reasonable priced. But this one's the remote controller. You can get the remote control, you know, like for the TV and stuff. But I thought I'll start him off on this one for now, just in case, like, I don't know, he's not pressing and stuff yet. But he's like click, and then I thought this would also be good if you're going on a plane or travelling and just whacking the bag to entertain them. It makes noises like this, and then you press all the buttons. And then you can also turn that off. So I just thought that was a little stocking filler item that he can play with and chuck probably around. But these little toys I feel like are quite handy for like on the go. So the remote controller. Next up is bath toys. CJ loves a bath and he loves like kicking in there, but there's nothing in our bath yet for him to like look at and play with. He's still a little bit young, but I'm sure he's gonna grow into this real quick. So I've picked up this bath toy. I've seen one very similar on Amazon and it was in my basket, but this one I saw in Poundland. It lights up and it just like squirts water out the top, so I thought this would be quite good to play with him with. This one was £4.99, I believe, but on Amazon, they're on Amazon as well, so I'll link some down below. But this one, but any kind of bath toy is a good idea as a Christmas gift. And also for the mums, storage for the bath toys is also very good. So I know you can get like the suction things that go on the wall in the bathroom, so you can put the toys in there. I'm thinking of getting one of them because we're in a maisonette, if you haven't seen our house tour. Very small and there's not much places to put things, so storage solutions are great. Next item I haven't actually bought yet, but I'm thinking of buying it for this Christmas. It's the Fisher Price Easy Learn toy, and it presses like all the buttons and you can cuddle it, and it's quite big. I thought that would be quite good when he's sitting up to like play with and learn, like your ear's your ear, and you like learn with them as they grow up. And I think that will last him as well up until about 2 years old. So I thought that would be quite handy as well. I'll put a little image on screen here because I haven't bought it yet, but I'm definitely gonna get that this week. As I've mentioned, it's CJ's first Christmas. So exciting. But I wanted to get him like a soft toy that he can keep. I got this one from the Disney store and I thought it was really cute. It's obviously baby Mickey, and it just says on it, my first Christmas 2024. So you can keep that, and if we do like Christmas Eve boxes and stuff like that in the future, I can pop this in every year. So I thought he was cute, and he is personalised. There's a little CJ on his ear, so I know it's for him. And I don't know, I just think this is really cute, and it could be a little decoration piece every year and come out as well. Sticking to like the personalisation theme, I want to get CJ, this is probably more for me than for him, as a keepsake, a Christmas bauble that has obviously his name the day he was born, and maybe the year of his first Christmas again, like 2024. Just a keepsake Christmas bauble to go on our tree, and then that comes out every year. So I want to get that. I can't find any good ones yet. I'm going to be looking in the Christmas markets. So that's just one if you're out and about. London Christmas markets. We were actually going to Bristol as well this season. So I'm going to have a mooch to try and find a really good bauble, good quality that will last a lifetime, basically. But if you have any recommendations for personalised Christmas baubles, let me know in the comments below, because I'm desperate over here. Help a girl. Another thing that is currently in my Amazon basket is a wooden activity cube. I thought when he's sitting up, which I think will hopefully be soon, like I actually can't wait for him to like actually interact with things. But when he starts sitting up, I thought it would be good for him to like move things around on this activity box. I think the one I'm looking at is around £30, and I'll show you a picture here, because they're not really aesthetically pleasing, but I just thought it looks quite fun for them to play with. So I've put that in my basket as his like main present this Christmas, because I'm not going to get him too much toys wise, because again, he's not playing with it. So everything I've mentioned toys wise is what I'll be getting him from this video. Moving on from toys, this is a godsend. He's teething at the minute, and little teethers like this. This one is his favourite. This one's called Sophie La Giraffe, but there are also other ones that are pretty similar to this. I think they're called Matchstick Monkey, and I think he would also like them as well. But these ones are like really soft, bendy. They're not hard. I find he didn't like the harder ones. So this one's been a godsend. These you'll need loads of, because I've already lost one of these. So buy at least 3 because he's on the move all the time and he just chucks it, and I feel like I've lost it. It's in the house somewhere. But this Sophie La Giraffe is, because at the minute he can hold both hands and just put it in his mouth. And there is the other one, which is more like a toy, which maybe when he's older I would change to that. But while he's gripping, like on these handles, it's very handy. So obsessed with this little giraffe. The next section is kind of like practical, bigger, pricier items that you're gonna use all year. This could be on your family gift list to gift to you, or you could actually buy this for your child as well. So the first one is a high chair. If they're already 6 months, they're probably already got a high chair, but we haven't. So I'm going to recommend the Flip Magic High Chair by Ickle Bubba. Put a link on screen. I'll put an image on screen here, but it basically really folds down, so it's quite thin. Obviously, like I mentioned, we're in a small house at the minute, so we need it to be foldable, because we can't just have that out 24/7. There's not enough room. So that is a good one for if you are wanting to fold it up every time, put it away, and yeah, keep it nice and tucked away and out of sight when they're not using it. That is reasonably priced high chair, I think. It's like £58. So it's not on the expensive side, but it's not on the low value side either. So it's in between. We've gone for the black and cream or black and white one. But they come in different colours. I think there's green and maybe a light pink. There's different colours, so you can choose whatever one suits you. The next item is a travel pram. This isn't an essential gift idea, but we're going on holiday in January to Florida, so we've put this on our Christmas list for a family member to potentially buy. And that one we've put on there is called the My Baby. I think it's like Billy Fairs' like brand, or works with this brand quite a lot. But it really folds down and you just push a button and it automatically folds, which I think will be handy because when we go to Disney in Florida, you have to fold the pram down every time you get on a bus. So that's one of the reasons why we've chosen this pram as a lightweight travel pram, and I think it will be good and handy for everyday use. This again isn't the highest, like most expensive travel pram, and it's also not the lowest. We've just chose it for convenience, that it like automatically folds down, especially when we're going to have 3 suitcases, a pram, and a baby and everything else coming on a plane with us. We just wanted it to be easy to fold away. So this one I think is around £160, whereas some are like 50 and some are like 300 plus. So it's kind of in between. Sticking to the pram theme, pram toys. These are so good for traveling in the pram, in the car, anywhere you go, especially at his age at the minute, because like I said, he's grabbing. He does, it's like the feel, touch, sensory. This banana is one of his actual favourites because he likes touching these bits, the peels of the banana, and they all, I don't know, they're all sensory, and he does sometimes put this in his mouth, but again, this Tiva is quite hard, so he prefers the other one. This one makes a noise like this to entertain him. And then I've also got a Stitch one. Again, that's quite rattly. He actually really likes Stitch, the actual show as well, so he takes after his mum, Stitch girly. But these are very handy for on the pram, in the car, on the go basically as well. And I've also put these onto the play mats as well that he has, so he can play with them on a daily basis when we're not going out as well. So good little toys to travel with. I want to try and encourage him to sit up on his own, so this is very good for that. The penguin has just fallen off. This is a Mamas and Papas one. I got it off Amazon, £28. So it's not cheap, but I thought he could sit up in this, and it's quite soft to sit on the sofa with us when we're there, obviously, or on the floor watching TV when he is trying to sit up. And then on the only thing I would say is you need a pump to blow this bit up, but this comes off as well, and it has like toys on it. This is the little penguin that goes on here. I just think this is quite handy to help him sit up. And when he is sitting up, I think he's gonna actually really like that. That one is for 6 months plus, but I've started using that one now to try and encourage it. He's not in it very long. When he gets bored, obviously I take him out of it, but he can grab the toys on the little sit up shelf bit. There are others that are recommended as well, so I'll link them below. Varied prices, varied price range, but that one in particular was £28 and from Mamas and Papas, like I said, on Amazon. If you want to like kind of spend a little bit less than the asking price, definitely check out Vinted and Facebook Marketplace for baby items, because there's loads on there. Look for like brand new and you'll get a discount as well. When you don't want to take your pram bag out with you, rucksack. So this one is going to be his hand luggage for when we go to Florida. So I just picked this up. It's a big old rucksack. It's like not huge, it's like a kid's rucksack, but it can fit on my back. As you can tell, it's Disney themed, Stitch, because we are going to Florida like I mentioned. But I just thought this would be good hand luggage, and stick toys in, nappies, just stick it all in there, easy to get to, that kind of vibe on the plane, and it's all in one bag. Whereas the bag I have is handy, but I find it quite big and bulky, whereas this one can go on your back. So if you are traveling, or if you know you're getting gifts and the person is traveling, a rucksack of some kind would be handy. This one is from Claire's. But I like the fact that it has this pouch, so I can put like dummies, easy access bits in here, so I can just grab and go. And I think this will be really handy in the parks as well, because I can just hang this or put it underneath on the pram, and there's not going to be anything like expensive in there, so I can just leave it on the pram when we go on rides and stuff like that. So I thought this was quite handy. This next one I haven't ordered yet, but I want to order him, you know, the soft books, but a personalised one with photos of him in it from his first year into the world. I thought that would be really nice with friends and family, so you can flick through it and it's just a little soft baby book. I'll put a picture here like always, and I think that's around like £20, but don't hold me to that. But you have to obviously print your own photos from somewhere else, so I'm definitely going to get him at that. General soft books are also quite handy, like anything black and white related. CJ loves at the minute. Soft, he like can play around with it a bit more when they're soft rather than hard, and flick through the pages. We've got a couple, I haven't got any to hand, but we've got a couple and he absolutely loves them, the soft, just general soft books. I've also seen music books, which also could be quite, I think he would enjoy them as well. So there's like the nursery rhyme toy books, Fisher Price one that I've seen people rave about. I'm gonna hold off buying some of these stuff just in case like my family and friends have bought that, and I can always get that for him potentially after Christmas anyway. But they're quite good gift ideas and books in general. So he actually really likes this book. This one is by Axel Scheffler, I think that's how you say it. But this is like the flip books. The interactive books he likes a lot more. But I also picked up, which I thought he could keep for his Christmas Eve box eventually. I am going to wrap these up for Christmas apart from this one, because I'm going to read this to him on Christmas Eve and I'm so excited. The night before Christmas. There's all different versions. I actually found this one in a charity shop because it had glitter on it. We do actually have another one that I did find in a charity shop as well, but I preferred that one because it had glitter on it. And then I've just got these ones, and these again are from a charity shop, but it's Christmas and waiting for Santa, and I just thought they would be quite nice little stories to read after Christmas or in between. So, and then these can come out every year and be in his little Christmas Eve box for story time, which I think I can't wait. I love it. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm more excited obviously than him this year. So this next section is definitely all the practical, boring for kids items, but essential for them and their mums and dads. Clothing. Everyone needs clothing in all different sizes when you have kids. So I've picked this one up for him to wrap up for Christmas. This is going to be his little plain outfit for Florida. It's got cute little ears on it, and it's just so cute. Minnie Mouse at the back, Mickey Mouse on the front, and he's got Mickey down there. And I just thought he could easily wear this on the plane and take it off because it's like a zip up hoodie style. So he will be 6 months in January. So this is a 6 to 9 month outfit. So what I recommend is if your child that you're buying for is turning 3 months, for example, don't buy 0 to 3 months, buy 3 to 6. Always buy the next size up because they grow very fast, which I am learning. And even now I'm like, oh, I can just put him in 6 to 9 months now, because there's no point buying 3 to 6. So just bear that in mind. That's why I feel like kids are always in oversized clothes that never fit them, because otherwise they don't last very long and it's just annoying. But this one I'm definitely saving for his plain outfit anyway, so he can wear this and not ruin it on the plane. I'm so excited for him to wear stuff like this. But any kind of clothes items like pajamas, stuff like that, practical, all kids need them as much as they always want toys. They all need clothes. This isn't essential, but I couldn't resist. Again, this is going to be part of his little plain outfit. 6 to 9 little shoes. These ones are from Primark. They were actually £5. And they just have Mickey on them. Of course they do. Of course they do, because Mum's a Disney addict. But Disney Baby Primark have some lovely bits and reasonable priced. But little shoes, I mean, he's not going to be walking. But you just have to style your baby, don't you? And these are really cute. So little baby shoes are a good little gift if you're obsessed with baby feet and socks like me, because they're just so diddy and they're just adorable. Swimming gear in general is a good idea as well. So like swimming trunks, swimsuits, the floats that they put them in, all that jazz will be handy because they'll be going swimming soon, hopefully, and they'll need all the gear for that. So like swimming diapers, for example, that would be a great one for people to get, stuff like that, or vouchers for swimming lessons. These are all quite good gift ideas if you're struggling. I mean, Christina, if they weren't all good gift ideas, why would I be doing this video? Why do I keep saying they'll be good gift ideas? Pram suits for the winter months are essential because we go for walks quite a lot. They go in the pram. In the UK, it's freezing from now until like probably March. They'll be in these. So I would buy pram suits. He just has this one and then he has it in the next size up as well. He's currently using this one. But I actually wish we had another one in this size or the next size because he's quite a sicky baby. So it means when this is in the wash, he's just out in a coat rather than this. Whereas this, I think, is a bit more cozy. But of course, got the stitched one, but you can get loads of different ones. This one is from George Asda. So you may have a few of these already. And that is sleeping bags. These are an essential for babies and kids. So CJ is kind of going through sizes in January. Like he'll be changing from 0 to 6 months to 6 to 12 in sleeping bags. So this I think is a good gift in the next size up. So 6 to 12 months, a good old sleeping bag would be brilliant in different togs. So winter tog and then summer tog. But this one is a new one that I've just picked up in 0 to 6 months because I didn't want to suffocate him in his sleep. So I didn't opt for the next size up for the Christmas period. But this one just says My Little Pudding. This one is also from George Asda. And then someone brought us this, and this one's the 6 to 12 months, but this one's a dinosaur one. It's from Sainsbury's, I think, because it's baby 2. But this one's a dinosaur one in the winter tog, 6 to 12 months. So we only have one of these. Like, we probably need at least 3, so I need to get 2 more. So this is a good little gift for someone with a baby of 6 months plus the 6 to 12 months or even under, because they will be in it very soon. Suits are essential, but if you want to do one even better, the double zip sleep suits. Asda have quite a few good ones, and Next, and they are a little bit more pricey, but the parents will thank you a lot for these. So I would recommend getting these in the next size up as well, so they have more than they need, because these ones are just great. You don't have to take the whole thing apart, you just zip it at the bottom and lift it up. Double zipped are way better than just single zip, because single zip you have to take the whole sleep suit off, and that's no fun for everyone involved. So little sleep suits with double zips are a must. We've added to our little Christmas list for CJ baby cutlery. I've seen a good little set on Amazon, which I'll link below and show a picture here. It has a bib, like bowls, knife and forks, everything you need to get started as your baby starts to eat and wean off of the milk. So baby cutlery at 6 months or under is great because they're most likely not have started eating food quite yet. Bibs, I mean, I have loads of baby bibs that we go through all the time, but for the weaning process of the bottles, I think the ones that I've got the sleeves on and like kind of cover them and grab the food, they would be a good gift as well, because when they're in the high chair, the food just drops, doesn't it? So it's wipeable, catches the food, they can maybe re-eat the food, I don't know. But there's some good ones on Amazon, different patterns, and helps reduce mess. So every mum wants this. I've got him this bib and hat set, which I think is so adorable. Again, it just says my first Christmas on it. This bib and hat is from Primark, £4, but any bib is fine. Vests, I mean, can't really say much about them, but the non-sleeve vests I find are way better than sleeved vests because they don't like roll up underneath their clothes. Good for layering. Go through these like no tomorrow. This is the 6 to 9 months one, but the more the merrier of vests, I would say. The basics, so wipes, nappies, formula, anything like that people need. So that's a good little practical gift if you are really struggling. Maybe drop them a line just to ask what brand they're using, because you don't want to just get anything because the babies might be used to a certain one or they might have sensitive skin, etc, etc. So double check with the parents, but wipes, nappies, nappy sacks, formula, all that kind of thing, just double check. Again, for the weaning process, sippy cups, any kind of cutlery like that. Nuke have a good one in UK, I think that's how you say their name. Tommy TP, the big well-known brands. If you're going out to like noisier places, ear defenders, they're quite good for babies and will protect their ears. So if you're going to, I wouldn't say a festival, but like Florida have fireworks, I'd put the ear defenders on just in case he doesn't like it, and it will protect his little ears. Baby classes, vouchers, or treat them like to book a baby sensory class, like that kind of thing would, I think you would need to obviously message the parents as well to make sure they're free, but book them in or get a voucher for something like that. Lastly, last but not least, this one is for the baby but also the parent, like a little keepsake photo album, a photo frame with a picture in, like that kind of thing, because I think like as parents we appreciate that, or like a little voucher for like photo box as one of the ones, because I've got so many photos I need to print off and I want to do an album as well. But that, so I thought that would be quite a nice gift if you have a load of photos on your phone of the baby or pictures with the baby, etc, etc. Like, I think that's quite a nice keepsake for the baby and the parents. Okay, so that's everything. So that draws an end to this year's gift guide. Let me know in the comments below if I've missed anything that you recommend, because I'm desperate for ideas, and if I desperately need to get anything that he will love, let me know, because mums need to help mums out here, you know? And I don't know, let me know if you want to see like mum gift guides, dad gift guides as well, because I wasn't planning on doing it. I was just going to plan to do it just for little man. So just to help any of you guys out. A lot of this stuff that I have mentioned is unisex as well, so just bear that in mind. Even though I have a son, I'm pretty sure most of the items you can kind of tailor towards boy, girl. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up if you really enjoyed it, as it will help push my content out there. And if you want to see more Christmassy videos, yeah, there's loads more coming over on this channel. Vlogs, home style, that kind of thing. And yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Thank you so much. Love you all. Bye.